Go. We're on a quest to do better than our best. It's the High Score Club. Welcome to a bonus edition of the High Score Club, where I'm just going to go for a world record that I know for a fact I'm going to get because no one has ever submitted a score for it thus far, until tonight, that is. And it is for Winter Games on the Commodore 64. I've got the disc right here. I'm going to film just for the accuracy to show that it's not a cheat here. We're going to film from this point on here the actual Commodore 64. The disc that I just placed into there is Winter Games, side 1, 1541 disk drive, power on the Commodore 64, and show the screen. And there we go. So I can go back to here for a moment and type in. Load. It's there, load. Star, comma, A, comma, 1. Asterisk, I believe, is the correct term for it. Either way, we now see legit Commodore 64. And I can stop filming this one. All right, we're going to just go right into it here. And let's make it the main screen, too, which I've been forgetting to do in recent history. We can watch the opening ceremony, why not? And the other night while we were playing this on Traverses, my wife ended up getting a world record on the hot dog aerials, which is one of the events that's in here as well. She's still got to submit it. It hasn't been submitted yet, but that's coming up. Compete in one event. I'm going to make my name. Let's go Glenn Case just for fun because we can fit it. I'll be from the country of Epix, the video game developer. I should make sure that this is going like it should to here. Hit enter. Yes, it's correct. I'm not going to the hot dog. We're going to the biathlon. Might even try to set a couple of other world records for this while we're at it. Why not? But for now, we have the main one. Biathlon is what we're going for here. And make sure that the Twitch stream is going as it should. Just to be sure that this is going like it should. Oh, it says I'm playing Donkey Kong. I should definitely change that. And pardon the delay. It'll be just one moment. Okay, I hear myself rambling on my phone, so that means that part should be good. Going into the dashboard and changing the name of the game to Winter Games. And then, that's this idea of producing the show, playing. It's tricky because I don't have a producer. I am my own producer. All right, Winter Games. I figured this would be fitting during the while the Winter Olympics are still going. So let's see if I can beat my personal best score on this. As it is reflected there, 207 is the best I've done on it, and the world record is currently 0. Can't beat that. Well, actually, I can. All right, here we go. If it were 0 seconds from start to finish, then it wouldn't be much of a challenge, because I don't think it works like that. All right, super fast. Or as super fast as I can make it, at least. A lot of right, left there, down the hill. Right, left, right. The Epix 500 XJ is actually a fantastic controller for this, in my opinion. Wasn't planning on doing a bonus episode today, but probably should try to take those shots quicker too. Cool. Ah. 2 misses. Okay, I feel like I can do better than that. But even then, that is my personal best now. 2 minutes, 5 seconds. We're going to see if at the very least I can bring this under 2 minutes to make it a nice challenge for whoever comes after this, if anyone ever comes after this. But yeah, 2 minutes, 5 seconds right there. Looks like it's in a different font for some reason too, but I'll go with that. All right. So now, of course, it's going to... Oh, well, there you go. Even on... That's funny, because the TET 2 right there was a test thing that I was doing. I was going test and test 2. So I'm glad I beat my own record on that. All right, so let's compete in the same event. Yes, it's correct, biathlon. And in theory, I was thinking it shouldn't have to load again, but I was wrong. It absolutely still has to load. All right, but it doesn't take too long for the loading, so there's that. It'd be nice if I don't have to... That's a nice... I can take less time on the shots. It seems like that's going to be a good way to go about it. Yeah, nice. Yeah, nice. Ah! All right, cool. 156. I will gladly take a 156 on that. But clearly, there's room for improvement because I missed a shot. So I might be able to do even better than that, which would be nice. You know what I'm going to do here is I'm going to delete this one real quick because it's bothering me that it's a different font. We're going to copy this one. We're going to paste it as a new source. We're going to drop it down. There we go. That looks so much better to my eyes. For whatever reason, it was going to bother me. And then clearly 156 with the world record on disc too. Alright, let's see if we can top it one more time. Same thing, same people, biathlon. Alright, going for it. This, I don't know if this counts as the third time, I think, during this stream at least, so third time's a charm and all. Nice. Oh, no! Oh, man, and there's no easy quit button that I'm aware of on this. I don't think I can hit run, stop, or anything like that and abandon it. So I can still see if I can better the run, I guess, but... stinks to have made a mistake that early on and just have to kind of roll with it, but... Still only missed one shot. Yeah, but right there, I think I slowed down enough that this will not be as fast as the last one. I don't think. I could be wrong. 155 is actually 1 second quicker. All right. So, gladly adjust that. The amusing thing is that it's writing this to disk every time, too, every time that I end up breaking an earlier record. I am actually amused by it. Says that I'm in the chat room there, and I don't know that I test chat. Okay, there I am. All right, doing it again. More than anything, I just want to see if I can't get a perfect run as far as not missing any shots. There we go. Down. Nice. All right, down. Love it. Yes. Oh no, I did it again. Oh man. And outside of just reloading the whole game, I just, you know, I'm going to do that. I am going to reload that. I've already shown that this is legit software in a separate video that I need to make sure that I upload to Twin Galaxies as well, though. And, all right. Take this. All right. Change that to 1. compete in one event. Make it Glen Case again, in theory. All right. I'm still representing epics. Enter yes, biathlon. All right. And we'll see if this can be my last run on biathlon. Because if I can get where I don't miss a shot, I think I'll probably be happy with that. Even if my speed of the skiing isn't exactly perfect. Main goal now is just to do this once through where I don't miss any shots. Nice. Nice. Good start, at least. No! I did it again. Oh, man. After a while, this is pretty grueling. I'm close enough to the end that I'll just go ahead and, again, see if I can shave another second off. So that made it 152, which definitely drops it down a little more again. So again, not the worst. That definitely, with the penalty on that, it makes me think I could drop it under 150. And again, not so bad when you consider that I was starting this wanting to do under 2 minutes, and I've succeeded in that part at least already. One event, biathlon, all the same. No missed shots this time. I need to try to make that happen. And I genuinely don't know what the emulated version of this. It seems like there's scores that have been submitted for the emulated version of this game. But this will be the first submission on record with Twin Galaxies for the legit software and legit hardware. I'm taking that extra second to each time to make sure that the shots line up. It would be possible to shoot faster, and when I've been in the zone, I've done that. So even if I succeed here, there's room for a little bit of leeway. Nice. I will take it. If I can just not miss the next 5 targets, I think I'm going to call it good with this one. Yes! All right, whatever I get on this last one, I think I'm good with it regardless. Yes. 147. I will absolutely take that. That is going to be my submission. Sweet. Again, I think it would be possible to beat that by just taking less time to make sure that your shots line up. But if you miss one, and it's game over, so to speak. So of the other ones that, like, I'm noticing there's also been no submissions for free skating or figure skating, so that would be 2 more that I could submit. But I know that I recently discovered it is a 6 is the best that you can do on that. And I only recently learned how the scoring works on it as well. So why don't I set another one of them that just hasn't been set? It will require me to pull up the most recent Traverses episode that we did with World. It's not the most recent one now, but the Winter Games episode, or I think I had a document. No, I didn't. I don't have it handy here. All right, so I'm just going to pull up what my previous best was. That's what I don't know offhand. My previous best on figure skating, the minute version, is 2.8. All right, so I did a 2.8 that night, and there is no Twin Galaxies world record for this one. 2.8. Cool. So let's go ahead and, yeah, that's correct. This time we're going to go to figure skating. Oh, and I got to flip the disc over. It's on side 2 now. What I've recently read about this is in order to get a perfect score, you have a number of tricks that you have to do flawlessly. So among them are 2 forward flips. Okay. This. That one. One. Down. Okay, so you'll only need to submit. Did it wrong. In theory, as far as I know, that should be enough to be a 6.0. But I've never done well on figure skating until I recently looked up the instructions. Okay, clearly not good enough there. It was better than my personal best. If I were to submit it, that would be our winner of 3.8. All right, what's the world record for that one? On this copy of the game. Tommy, whoever Tommy is, got a 6 on that before. So let's try it again. To the best of my understanding here. Okay. Here we go. Forward jump. That one's up and right. Okay. That looked like I actually did some sort of a better dismount. see if that was an improvement somehow. That was definitely better with the 5.0. I'm gonna try it again. All right, doing the same thing. Definitely screwed up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think that has something to do with it. Now, clearly, I fell that time, so that was. You would think I'm not going to get as good as a 5 there because of the fall. But overall, not a bad score considering the fall right there, too. I think I can probably spin a total of about 7 times before falling on my ass. I'm gonna try it one more time. I don't know that I'm gonna beat that 5. Okay, so 2 different forward flips. Backward flips. Oh, screwed up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, after that fall, again, I think when you fall, you're automatically going to end up not doing as well with it. I'm going to look that up here just to be 100% sure. Winter Games instructions here. Make sure there's not something that I'm completely overlooking. Repeat. Same event. Yeah, it's a 0.7 point penalty for each fall. 0.2 point penalty for each awkward movement. So that is part of that. No penalty for failing to attempt all 7 movements. Only the movements completed within the 2 minutes are scored. That's for the other version of it, though. When you do spins, try to make 6 rotations. If you turn fewer than 6 times, your exit will be awkward. More than 6 turns will make you dizzy and you'll fall. Okay, so I was counting it as more like 7, but either way. What that tells me is it was probably an awkward exit. Now I'm falling like crazy. feel like I could do better on this one. It seems like I get 3.8s a lot, though. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'll take a 5 at this point. I imagine if I worked at this enough, I could actually get a 6, but there's been no other submissions. That also gives people a chance to best it if they really want to put in the time and effort. Although I lied, because I totally got to try this again. I'm being that close to it. I'm a liar. That's what's going to happen here. The best score is 6 points. All scores are displayed in tenths, and don't worry, your score can't go below 0. So there's that at least. Only the first attempt at each movement completed within the 1 minute is scored. And let's see, only the movements completed 1.8 there, 0.5 there, 0.2, 0.2, 0.5. Okay, I see how that works there. 2.4. All right. If you successfully complete a 4th attempt at a movement. Okay, oh no, that's for earlier, I think. All right. I think it's all about the awkward movement because it's about when you time it to begin with. Oh, man. So I think right there, if I'm right, then it should be like a 5.3. Nope. Nowhere near 5.3, 3.2. That tells me that there are some of these moves that I'm doing that are being counted as awkward, I think. Because it's 0.2 penalty for each awkward movement. And there's a total of 7 moves total that can be done. And if you subtract that, it's somewhere within that. So it's all partially, at least here, about the smooth movements. Which means waiting until that point. That looks smooth. All right, in theory, I don't think that was a 6. There's some awkward ones in there. I still got to figure out where. 5.1, it's better. I think I've gotten it to where the jumps themselves it's gonna keep going at it here. I think it's the if I think about this, it would be 0.2 for each of those. All right, because I think these right here, the forward flips, that looked pretty smooth to me. Also looked pretty smooth. That did not. Okay, that was bad. Aha! Okay, I think I figured it out. Partly, at least. There's some jerky movements. Obviously, I fell that time, so it was especially bad, but... Okay, and I'll reveal it kind of as I'm saying here, where I think I'm messing up. Because I think I may have figured out at least part of that. Obviously, part of the reason that score is as low as it is because I fell. And a 0.7 penalty for each fall, it says? Yeah, for each fall. So what I think I have to do here is when her legs are spread like that, that's when you jump forward. But for the backwards ones, you actually want the legs to be together. Oh, see, but I screwed up by partially... Okay, so I'm automatically going to be 0.7 down now. So I keep hitting the wrong direction, I think. And that was awkward. Yeah. Yeah, in fact, it says so right on here. If the skater's legs are together, it'll be a little awkward. On a movement will be judged as elegant or awkward depending on when you press the fire button or the space bars. If you're skating forward and trigger a jump when the skater's legs are in open stride, the jump will be perfect. If the skater's legs are together, it'll be a little awkward. Okay. Be skating forward when the backward skating athletes can do. Okay. I'm going to try that whole same theory here with being in stride right there. I know that that's going to be good for the forward jump. And the other forward jump's the same thing. Where you trigger it makes a big difference here. We're going to see about this whole thing with the... I think it's the same thing for the jumps in reverse. It sure is. Okay, so legs together for this, I think, though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could be wrong, though. All right. That was definitely the best performance that I've done thus far with a 5.3. So, being that I'm triggering everything there, I've got to figure that it is a matter of not like the, I believe they call it, what is it, the camel spin and the sit spin. Camel spin is the one in the air, sit spin is the one on the ground. In order to trigger those, I need to know when to trigger those. Okay. Okay, that all looks pretty good. That looked awkward. And I fell, of course, that time. So I definitely lose my 0.7 for the fall. But on top of which, it was actually a total of... Yeah, I can't help but thinking I'm getting penalized each time. It is 0.2 for awkwards, right? Yeah, it's 0.2 for awkwards. So 2... Yeah, it almost adds up about perfect that somehow, some way with this, I'm awkward, not with the jumps now. Okay, that's good. Perfect. Somehow that's happening too, and now I'm just gonna fall. This is what I want to practice here, because that right there didn't look right. How can I do this a little better? I think it's legs together there. Yeah, needless to say, that was not a good performance when I started falling like crazy. Yeah, 7 movements total. That was weak. How am I screwing that up? Alright, 4.5 is certainly not going to beat my 5.3 here. Doing it again. This is bothering me. Alright, getting it. That looked pretty awkward. We're gonna try it again. All right. That was weak. So both of those, I think I'm getting. Yeah, right there was really great. Yeah. That one was weak. We're just gonna keep going. Then I fell. Otherwise, it was not a bad run. Not gonna get it that time. Okay. Okay, getting closer to where I was. 5.3. All right. Oh, that was weak and you could see it. And the only one that counts is the first one. Okay, if I'm continuing to hold down with that, it's a problem. How do I get that timed right? Yeah. I've not figured out how to get the sit spin timed right. I can do just about everything else, I think. And I would love to actually, I realize I could probably practice this too, but I'm gonna test my theory by intentionally not doing the sit spin. I'm gonna do everything else but the sit spin and see if how close I am to a perfect score. Okay, so the only thing I've not done here is the sit spin. And this will partially help me decide whether or not, because by not doing the sit spin, that should cost me 0.7 points. And if I'm exactly 0.7 away from it, okay, so that means that okay, I think there's probably still, amongst the things that I was doing right there are probably still two that are considered awkward. actually going to start with that one. I'll take a 5.5. That's better. Better than it was. That would lead me to believe that there's probably still 2 to 3 that I'm doing awkwardly, and I think it's got to be the ones I've been suspecting. I don't think that's going to be better. It wasn't bad, but it was not better. And I don't think it'll be much faster to do this in practice mode either. I think I'm going to try one more time here. It's like what I would like to know here is if there's anything that says specifically what I'm doing wrong with the camel spin and sit spin specifically. There may even be something in the official document. I think that might be the official document right there. Looking one more time to be sure. Well, I guess I can just keep pressing this again. I think there was an actual manual here. I do not see it at the moment, though. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. All right. Really? That was really cool, actually. better. So I think this might be the last run, at least for now. I can always resubmit if I somehow end up learning how to do a perfect 6. I'm going to look into it later, though. And we're going to call my 5.5 the best here. So now, the other one to look into here would be speed skating. And speed skating, there's ski jump as well. You know, ski jump is pretty fun, but let's do, well, oh, ski jump is also on site too, so I'm actually going to do ski jump. We're going to do ski jump. And ski jump, I'm going to need to adjust this because the best score on this has been submitted. It's 213.1. I don't recall what my best of is, so we're just going to say 0 at the moment. Nice. 202.8 on the first. Ah. This is not cumulative, so there is that. All right, so looks like my best on this is going to be a 202.9 at the moment. A 213.1 is going to be tough to beat. And again, admittedly, I'm going to be looking up a bit of a strategy thing to kind of understand how this works better. You get more points if you recover quickly from faults and don't fall. Based on the timing of the takeoff, aerodynamics of the jumper of the air. That was pretty good, actually. That was pretty great. 212.8. Boy, that put me right where I needed to be. $63.4 on that. What does that give me? 206.3. Not as good, but 212.8. All right. We're at least in the ballpark. All right. Let's try it again then. 213.1 to get that close. Oh man. That's what you don't want to do. All right. But I feel like you also have to get close to the edge there. Oh, sweet. 216.4. I just did it. Yes. One of the things I was just reading is if you recover from mistakes quickly, then it can actually work out to your advantage. 213.1, but I will take that 216.4. All right. I'm going to still see if I can beat that based on the fact that someone who owned this game before me had a better score of 218 somehow. I'm going after you, Ron. I'm going after you on that, Ron. This is going to happen. So 218 can happen, and it has happened with this copy of the game before I owned it. That was pretty sweet. I think there's like a style point thing too. 216.8. Okay, so we're already better off. The style points is, I think, how quick you recover from errors from where you're supposed to be. So if you quickly, like, you're supposed to be a certain way, and if you recover quickly enough, 217, all right. Yeah, I wasn't as quick on that. I wasn't as quick to get back where I needed to be. But that's still 217.6. All right, let's try again. Ah, down, left, right. That was exceptionally close to falling. That was sweet. 218. I believe that may be... I wonder how that works. If you tie a world record on the disc, how does it count it? I don't know that I'm going to be able to beat that, so... If you tie... I'll take it! 218! In your face, Ron! Oh, man. That was fun. So 218.0. I will gladly take that. 218.0. Okay. And I'm not going after the hot dog aerials because I promised my wife I would not. Because she has the world record for that now. Speed skating. Let us see what the speed skating world record currently is for this. "26 seconds. 26.0. And again, not remembering what mine is. I'm just going to make mine a 0 for the moment. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this one. I'm making all sorts of mistakes for one. 27.6 is not a bad start. But going against a 26 on that. I did feel like I was making some mistakes, so the fact that it was close despite making mistakes was good. All right. All right. So go. It's not even about how fast you are so much as your strides. 27.9 is not as good. All right, here we go. All right. 26.7. All right, we're close. Flipped the numbers there. That was nice. It's at least closer. Oh, hey, that's the best. I beat Dave. Yes. I've not beat Mike, though, who has the current world record on Twin Galaxies, though, so gotta try again. .7 is exactly the same as I did last time. It'll be interesting because I tied my world record so for this machine. Part of me thinks I don't know if I can do better than that. But the other part of me realizes that I'm certainly making enough mistakes in there. If I can get a faster start. Yeah, I had a good run going for a moment there. There is someone who has submitted an emulated version of the figure skating and gotten a perfect 6. And someone who's actually gotten a 24.7 on this. That was what I was curious, is that there's something where I'm just nowhere near the best score, and boy oh boy, it's... Not how you do it. Just not how you do it. Barely edged it out. 24.7. My goodness. That's tough. Clay is apparently very, very good with this, with the emulated version at least. All right. Yeah, cannot beat the 26, much less a 24.7. My goodness. But I don't have to beat a 24.7 for the Commodore version, at least. On the hardware. I'm going to try it again, but I think I may move on here. I may move on to bobsled or something and come back to this. All right. 26.6. Slightly better. And again, I felt like I was fumbling that whole time, though, too, so I could see how it might be possible to best it. There's parts where I'm like, come on, like my feet are not moving as fast as they could be. Okay, here we go. Okay, I was actually looking at something different that time towards the end, and it felt like I might have been making a difference by not looking so much at the skater's feet, but at the arm. Because the arm can be very telling as to when it's time to switch, too. Like if you're watching a speed skating thing on TV, especially, like their arms are a big part of it. So it's counterintuitive. I would normally think you'd be looking at feet. Yeah, that actually didn't work so well, did it? Looking at the arm, not the key to victory there. Hearing that over and over again. And back to this again. Then I may go back to the bobsled set. Need to find better techniques, perhaps. I'm going to come back to speed skating, I think. Bobsled! Let's do bobsled. How's that? Yes, let's go to bobsled this time. And I still got to do free skating, which also does not have a score submitted. Okay, NTSC bobsled, where you at? 22:15. And 0, I believe it said. Yeah, 22:15.0. So again, we're gonna mark minus a 0. All right. Let's see what happens. $22.69. Not a bad first run. 2274. I was curious if that technique would change anything, and it doesn't seem like it did. So I'll say 2269, 0. Oh, it's 0.0. I think it always would end with a 0.0 based on how that only shows 4 digits, but that's how it shows on Twin Galaxies, is with the 0.0, so that's how I'm going to list it on here too. So basically, I got to beat 2215. And bobsled. I think that might be what it is. If I can get close to the top, without actually crashing. $22.64. It is a little better than my previous. That's what you gotta watch out for, though. I bet there is a trick to it where you get close to danger without actually letting it kill you. The faster you're going, the harder you have to steer. $22.24. All right, we're definitely getting there. And again, I actually am curious what the emulated version of the best score is for this one. Strictly out of curiosity. $21.52 by Clay again. He's clearly very good at this game. $22.17. Edge it in. $22.25. All right, that $22.17 is pretty damn close to what I need. All right. Let's see what we can do to improve upon that. trying a new technique here. That didn't work so well. Clearly that didn't work well either. Nor did that. I'm wondering if I'm on the opposite end and then I come back. It seems like that would actually slow you down, not speed you up. But it's worth a shot looking. Worth it to try. I think what I did that, obviously 2217 was pretty close to what I need to do. So I should just do that. 2227, all right. Curious if I watch this particular run by another player here, what are they doing? They're making the turns. Yeah, they're not riding it very high up. All right. So it's like you're making the turn like just slightly before you even see it, which... That doesn't help, okay. $19.37. Not doing as good. Ah, I just screwed that up is all. Okay. 2250. $22.42. Yeah, again, not doing as good for whatever reason here. I'm going to study this a little further. Kind of hanging in the crease there. I'm going to stick with my original plan with like letting it carry me up a bit. There we go. 22.22 is going to be at least closer to where I'm at. It's pretty instantaneous. Man, I feel like there's a sweet spot within that, especially if some of these people with emulators can get into the 21s. No, 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 no. Okay. I'll slow down a little bit while I'm doing that. That slowed me way down. I think, yeah, it is like you lean into the turns to start, though. That's what I'm seeing on here, at least, is that maybe you intentionally go into the turn first. Helps when you do it right. Also, same thing. I gotta go right to begin with. Yeah, that actually slowed me down. I'm studying this. Yeah, button is definitely being pressed after. I think that's a surefire way to go way slower is what I'm doing. Okay. That's silly. That is the other part that I hadn't seen on this, is where you start and where you stop hitting it. Yeah, once you're dead center, that's so. I think I've got the right idea. Yeah, and it's when you get back to dead center. Okay. That's when you let go of the control, basically, is like, maybe you let him go too soon. Okay. Here, I thought I was actually much closer to the finish line than I was. Still studying these crazy good times here. Yeah, 2237 seems to be about the best I got. I've done better than that, but it seems to be what my average at least. Alright. Getting back to where I was, at least. $22.27. All right. At $22.15 is going to be hard to beat for me. Like I said, I've seen some ones there. I'm watching one of them that's crazy on the emulation. It's just faster than that somehow. $22.20. Yeah, man. Trying to be lax about it, and that may be my fault. That may be where I'm faulting. Okay, it's just not working as well. Alright. Okay, I think I may have at least a method to try. Good. Okay, so here's the technique. Wrong. I screwed it up. Nope. It's better, but... $22.24. All right, that's. Okay. I would like to see where does the crash occurs right about there. All right. There it is. I like that. It may not be as good as the emulated ones, but it's enough to do the job for this. So, all right. That'll work. That will work. I'm not going to push that one any further. It was enough to beat Dad. Dad had that score. All right. All right, back to speed skating. Let us go back to speed skating. And the speed skating score I have not memorized or anything, so I got to look it up again. I think it was 26 actually, though. Yeah, 26 even. I think it may be just 26.0 is what it should show us, though. Which makes more sense. And again, I don't recall. I think mine was probably like 26.9, but again, without having notes here. Yeah, I clearly made some mistakes there too. I want to see how again, study how these emulated versions are so much better than that. See if there's anything I can pick up from it. Specifically, the part where it there's probably a quicker off the line thing. Okay. Let's see if this is about right. Okay, well, it's put me in 27. And again. Really curious about that start. This actually looks like it's a pretty steady thing there. We start by pressing left, though, before it's even... It's actually worse. Okay, well, clearly that improved upon my score. All props to the video I was just watching right there of... and honestly, I think that Braun Your Stomp by Led Zeppelin is what I ended up having in mind for the rhythm on that. And so now I'm actually... Well, see, there you go. I definitely beat my old score on that. For funsies... Oh, I have a dead battery on there. No wonder. I would actually pull that song up just to see if going to that rhythm would actually make the difference. Because I feel like it might. But my phone battery is dead, so I would need to go get... Not even looking at the screen. Okay, 26.5. think I could probably pull it up at least on here. That'd be funny to see if I can pull it off.
What's a super easy way to tell that you're better?
What's a super easy way to show that you have an advertisement going on? All right. This is ridiculous. Okay, 26.9, but I also started paying a little too much attention to what was going on there. Get to the actual meat of the song where the drums are actually happening, or the rhythms, I guess. It's not really a full drum kit song. Blah. That wasn't exactly a solid performance on my part, though, either. Because I noticed when I looked up that there were points where it wasn't working out good. Let's try again. Be into a little more of the meat of the song this time. Without looking. So I think it might be a combination of things here. Having kind of a rhythm thing going like that, but then also watching the screen when there's flubs to pick up where it's not happening. Or a quicker start, perhaps. Da, 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 da. I think on the other video that I was seeing there was like a da 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 da, and then boom, tap, boom, tap. 26.7. I may still come back to this yet again. All right, let's get this right. The other thing that I should look at on that other performance of this involves, not the bobsled, because we're happy with that one. That fastest time on the speed skating is how long are we holding the yeah. It is a pretty steady rhythm. $26.2. Still not enough, but getting there. A little faster yet. All right. I'm getting right there each time now, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, clearly I can improve upon this. So many times, so many times, so many times. All right, do it again. No. Like in those spots right there where I was screwing up. I know that I could do this in practice mode and get through a lot more of them quickly. But there's something fun, I think, about seeing your name on the score instead of contestant. I don't get as many tries as quick, but... $26.8. Oh, man. That 26.2 is so close. We're not there, but we're really close. Yes! 25-5. I felt like I was in the zone on that too, but I didn't want to say anything out loud and potentially screw that up. Just saw this. Dinner's almost ready here. Saw this. All right. Okay, so I gotta say, phone died. I think we're gonna do one more event and call it good. Because at this point, I believe that gives me the world record on biathlon, speed skating, figure skating because no one else had a submission, ski jump, bobsled. I don't believe it did. I came close but didn't get the bobsled one, so I'd have to come back to that. Free skating, I've not done yet. Or did I on bobsled? I think I may have on bobsled too. I'll have to look back on the footage now. All right, so now I got 2 minutes on this, and I got to try to do each of these 3 times. 1. Okay, 4.2 is not a bad one to start off with, and I'm actually, that's funny because I didn't update this while I was playing that. That's the best on this disc. Now I've got to, every time that I get a world record, I think I'm going to have to, on this disc, I'm going to have to flip it over. So now the 4.2 that I just got is the 4.2 that will be the Twin Galaxies one if I submit it. Da, 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 da. Free skating, and let's get a ton of go back inside 2 again. All right. Fall up again. That's unfortunate, because otherwise that was a pretty good run. .7. I believe that is probably better than what I did earlier. Yep, it is. Which means I'm going to have to flip it over again. Flip the disc over again. And back to this. Okay, we're gonna try it one more time. It helps when you put the disc in and actually close it. Always better if that happens. All right. And right. Down and right. Left. should be my best one. I will be happy if it's above a 5. Or at a 5. I'll take it. I will take a 5 on that. I'll take a 5 on that, and I'll take 5. Because I think that right there is a world record on everything except the hot dog aerials, which I'm not even going to go after because my wife requested, please don't. And so I won't. All right, I'm going to go get some dinner. I may or may not come back down after that, but thank you for watching, if and when you're watching. And, yeah, there you go.